the companions of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were so worried and concerned about having comforts in this dunya, because they were worried that it will take away something for them in the hereafter. The companions suffered, as we all know, as the deen of Islam was being spread, and there was so many powerful enemies of Islam. The companions had to leave everything they had, and they suffered. But they did not seek the riches of this dunya, they seeked the riches of paradise. And they stood by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in every step, in every field, in every area, in every ground, every stage. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radhiyallahu anhu, he was one of the most wealthiest traders in Makkah Mukarramah. Some narrations confirm he had 4 or 5 shops of clothes. He was a very, very big tradesman in Makkah Mukarramah. And a time came when he left everything behind. He went to Medina Munawwara on the night of the Hijrah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he left everything behind. And the Sahaba, the companions, gave everything up for the deen of Islam. And one day, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radhiyallahu anhu came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was wearing his only garment. The only garment he had, he was wearing it, and the garment was just about held together. The garment was just about held together. It was held together by thorns. The only garment Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radhiyallahu owned was held together by thorns. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he informed his great companion and great friend. He said, you have a lofty status in paradise. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam knew the sacrifice. Brothers and sisters, they did not love this dunya. In fact, when the Muslims, when they took Makkah Mukarramah, when they conquered Makkah Mukarramah, and they enjoyed the most comfortable years that they'd enjoyed at that time, a lot of the hardships were over, because then they had conquered Makkah Mukarramah, and a lot of the Arab world had become Muslim. And one day the companions came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they said, Ya Rasulullah, we are scared. We are scared that we have now got some comforts. We are now living easier. But will this take away from us our akhirah? They said, will this take away from us our akhirah and the comforts of paradise? If it does, then we want the hardships. We want to go back and have the suffering. But we don't want to lose what we have in the akhirah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed them and said, no, you've sacrificed so much. You will have the comfort of the dunya, inshallah, and you'll also have the comforts of the paradise. Brothers and sisters in Islam, if you leave your face for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you pursue your rizq. You pursue your rizq and you do your best, but you do it within the means of Islam, within the means of what's halal, within the means of justice, within the means of righteousness. You do that, brothers and sisters, and you pursue your rizq, and you do not allow yourself to fall in love with the dunya, because once that happens, then you will chase and chase and chase. Brothers and sisters in Islam, patience is a quality which is a reflection of our faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And once we understand this beautiful quality which Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught us to have and displayed in his life, throughout his life, and which the companions inherited from his beautiful conduct and teachings. Once we understand this beautiful quality of patience, then we will understand about gratitude and being grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brothers and sisters in Islam, this is the reason why we have to detach ourselves from loving the dunya. We keep the dunya, we keep the affairs of the dunya. That's important because we cannot give the dunya up. We keep the affairs of the dunya, but we've got to always understand where we're going to go. Brothers and sisters in Islam, if we are on a journey, this is a journey, and our destination, inshallah, is paradise. This is only a station. This is only part of the journey. Don't make this journey into your destination. Don't make the stopover and the restroom that you're stopping at, don't make that into your home. You've got to move forward and you've got to think about the real destination, which is paradise. Brothers and sisters, inshallah, we will meet again very soon. And please remember, perfect is the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and perfect is the example of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and everything else in this world is imperfect. Any mistakes are mine and mine only. The message is perfect. And therefore, brothers and sisters in Islam, I take your leave, and inshallah we will meet very soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa alayhi wa sahbihi